Got ourselves Shilpas over for the team one, ready to go. Conan on the team as well. We got us this Flag Psycho first up and running. That mount, by the way, I don't know. It's too jittery for me. Is it just me? I like the lean you got going on when you're riding it, but it's just way too jittery. Trying to see if we get some damage onto Blackwell with the Siphon instantly mind games right after full burst, full everything is available. Just gotta find a way to live past this whole undead horde. I don't know if you have the full dots for the rest of the army, or you just might have to wait until this burst. Just try to see if you can hold on until this burst is available. At some point, he's gonna have to have his own personal goat there. Are you playing Archon? I didn't see a Rift there with the, I think it might be Archon. Oh no, you are Rift. Okay, I just can barely see it. It does pop Rift. It does end up using the Rift. I was gonna say for a second, because I've been seeing some shadow plays here and there pop Archon and just drain people down. It's nuts. Oh, actually, no. I was about to say, where's the Spurs? But I actually end up using everything there for the onslaught. Everything for the full burst. That is just unfortunate. That is rough. Shadow Priest worse than Holy DK. You're just getting clobbered, and if you can't go anywhere, that is tough. 1 point again. That is unfortunate though. Shilpa's up next. Blackwell just ended up being spent a little bit, at least offensively, when it comes to his cooldowns. But defensively, it should be alright. The Shilpa's trying to see if he can lock him down in a prison of ice. Does get one stun, second stun, big up blitz, back-to-back crits. Blackwell trying to see if he can fight through the damage. That Deathpack does secure his victory, his loss though, because he can't heal whatsoever. Shilpa just gets you to plunge back-to-back a blitz into him. Excalibur up next. Got himself what was I say? Not forbearance. I was about to say forbearance. Blessing of what's it called? The blessing of protection. Blessing of spell warden? That's what it is. I was about to say, why am I dropping the ball on spell warden, man? And mess up for chills. Just trying to see if he can get himself a little bit of livability here. Does have a BF, does have a death pack. He has everything available. Sacrificing Ghoul very, very quickly here. And it's getting a decent few procs with this Riders too. The more Riders procs you can get, the better your overall damage is going to be. Look at that Riders, man. It's just got a train of Riders come back in again and again. That extra passive damage they add, plus the actual damage procs they bring in, are all very, very strong. Chill's kind of under quite a bit of pressure. Dawnlight burning him down little by little. That just needs himself a bit more survivability. Does have a human race to break out of the stun. Trying to go for death strikes back to back. Maybe look at a death back here. Potentially stun into Excalibur. Immediate trinket. Does he have any combos here? Does have a MS available at the very least. Does he end up getting a second stun into Excalibur? Full Wake of Ashes. Able to at least AMS a portion of it. Immediate death back as soon as he got himself a blind. And just trying to see if he can bow out of this. Still get an even more Riders summon it up little by little with Morgraine. I think it's the Death and Decay one, right? Pretty sure. When you have the Death and Decay slow and you got a Morgraine, does Morgraine have a 90% slow? Actually, because I know some of those talents like they'll function with Death and Decay, right? The Cleave talent with Death and Decay, that will function with Morgraine. But if you have like a 90% slow, does that work too? I always wondered that. I don't know why I haven't ever tried that. Silence onto Excalibur, does have a stun ready, is gonna break out with an IBO, full cooldowns available, has a Frost's Fury, there goes a Spell Warden. Do you just combine and continue the damage here? Continue the pressure, get the Riders, because they will do physical damage, they will do a lot. Or maybe just try to see if you can get another lockdown, saving it for the bubble at a later time. I think that actually might be the safer play. And Excalibur got himself everything available, does not want to engage on the dome with the AMZ, got himself a glare, does get interrupted. I don't know if Chills can capitalize off of that, but can at least get a full Death and Decay stun. Remorseless Winter is getting stunned himself. Wake of Ashes, stun onto Excalibur, locking out some of their damage at the very least. That one doesn't work if the file works either. Dude, imagine how good that would be if that worked with the file. That would be so good. I think they gotta change that. That'd be so nuts. That would make Morgraine infinitely better, because he's pretty good now. Oh! I'm sorry, what? I was expecting a bubble out of the pallet, but the Chills just all of a sudden yoinked their health. I'm sorry, what was that? Huh? What was that crit? But I thought Pally was okay. He used like enhance, he used Spell Warden, he had a bubble. He has a talent where he can bubble anytime he wants to, and just all of a sudden health was there and poof. I looked away for a second to ask Johnny Boy. I did not expect for the Pally to be in danger there. That was insane. Chills, I need to know how much damage it did. The project looks like it crits with Dual Wield Rider. Yo, hold on. I need to see how much damage did that do? What was your hit with the Frost Strike? I need a screenshot or something. Big kill spree out for Buff Rogue. Does have a freezing trap waiting for Buff. Immediate disarm right after. That is going to stop some of the Rogue's damage. Definitely want to make sure you got a 100 mark on the guy as soon as possible. Now, getting absolutely shredded with those sinister strikes back to back. Pistol shots riddling holes through the man. Got himself a full evasion. Full turtle. With the manic bandages, the Rogue bails out of there. Might actually be able to catch a re-stealth. Does. Flare, put him out in the open. I think Grapple should be able to help him reconnect. Catches a re-stealth either way. Wait a second. Where's the 100 mark? Don't walk forward. Don't walk forward. At least it wasn't a killing spree. It wasn't a, at least it wasn't a killing spree. Freezing trap does end up getting himself force stunned. He's bound anyway, so he's gonna do it. And that's I think a knockback trap sitting on the side, right? Pretty sure. As Buff Rogue focusing on the pet as much as he can, building up some calm points, trying to get some cooldowns back. There goes the knock, able to evade it completely by basically projecting himself forward towards now. Does go for a disarm, get the shot trinket available for the hunter. Does get him some cloak shadows and big killing spree. That's a ton of damage. Tar trap does not stop the Rogue whatsoever. As he got himself a little bit of damage. He just needs another stun lock into Nelv. Vanish on a full go. He might just have to go and do it now, actually. He has Vanish. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, the freezing trap stops you, but you still have a go. You still have a go. You're not out of the woods just yet. Stun, that is going to stop some of that go, though. Blind, you have a drone rush still. That is going to give you a lot of damage. A drone rush is gone, but still you might be able to make something happen. Kidney, super late, though. Bleeds up by Nelf. For Buff Rogue, this might just be one of those situations where I think it might be lights here. Cheat death and a kill shot. It was a close one, too, though. Very close duel. Would love to LOS you charging out right after. Freezing trap, waiting for him. What was that? Reflect? You reflected grenade back at him? You can reflect tar grenade? How was... You can reflect that? What does he have? Just like a tennis racket? And you just like, I'm assuming it's it's a grenade of tar. You just want like plink it back with the tennis racket back at him? What was that? Just holds a badminton racket with him at all times, just in case one of those things fly in. Just that's a reflectable apparently. What? What was that? Big demolish out of love as Conan under a ton of pressure. Let's Wilson only get some tricks where he can just reflect grenades back at his targets, but also get some big damage for Fury Warrior to handle. Oh, the mortal strike just goes in for a big visceral hit with demoniac last one left. I'm still can't get over the Frost DK hit. But Chills, he sent me something. I think it's a screenshot, right? I cannot wait to take a look at that shimmy, guys. What was that? Frost strike. That was nuts. Actually nuts. Fear on the demoniac does take away his weapons. Just trying to see if he can put the baby in the corner. Just grounding him, taking his weapons away. Trinket, Relief, and demoniac does have a big DFA. Love to LOS, you could be under a lot of trouble. I think it's over, right? Shadow Strike, does he have a big DFA? He should have a big DFA, right? I think. Stun, big demolish, DFA. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Once you get the full Darkest Night procs, it's over. It is a lot. Flats, the BM Hunter throwing down the flare where demonic is at. He did throw down a smoke bomb. We'll block that of it very quickly. For Flats, eyes are up on one side. On one side. I had to reshoot my camera. Actually, I could have just done this too, right? As long as somebody's dead in the arena, right? Or they're gone, I can like free flow camera, which is a little bit harder to control. You can get scenes like this. Look at that. He sees him. He sees him. Double T-Rex with a stun and a step. As he got himself a lot of pets joining in. That's an opportunity for him to make some much damage as possible here. He just got to find a way to kite out the rogue while still continuing to pummel him full of damage. Does have a wall here. Freezing traps to the ready. DFA to try to dodge it. Does get to dodge the trap. He mostly using, I think, DFA not for the damage, but just for like the CC immunity, doesn't he? Demonic still under quite a bit of pressure with those pets back there. He does need to get himself a proper go versus Flats. I don't know if he was able to capitalize on a Darkest Night proc on him. Maybe. Kidney, that's going to be a cheap shot right after. Does he have a big go? Flagellation, everything is up. He does have a turtle. I don't know if you have any escapes now. Flats could just go with a kill command maybe potentially. Does he have a stun? He does have a biting shot. Biting shot could help him win. Does get the biting shot into a shot of step. I think it's over for the rogue unless he somehow makes it. Oh, the black arrow kill shot does it. That was so good. Well done, well done. Okay, I need to see what your hit was. You sent me a screenshot. I want to see what this thing is. Holy, holy. Okay, hold on, chat. Oh my. Whoa! Wait, your first Frost Strike main hit it for 1.7? And then offhand is 300 plus 500, 800. So 2.5 million crit Frost Strike.